What's going on, guys? I'm Myke Echoes, and welcome back to Olympus. So, the beginning of this episode is going to be a little bit bittersweet. We are finally saying goodbye to our little starter base here on New Blake. As the sun sets on day 47, so does the sunset on this little stone base. Can we not? There we go. Yeah, so we're just going to tear it completely down. And we're going to put it in its own little shelving. That way we've got... Can I hit the right buttons, please? So we've got a little forward operating base ready to go. Just setting up the new base. We got everything moved over in between episodes. I took a couple of days game time to get all of the mounts and the pets over to the new location. Got all of our benches transferred over, and yeah, I'll show you guys that here in just a little bit once we get back. We've got a little bit of something planned for the night. We are definitely overweight at this point. We're gonna have to repair that. We're just gonna drop these wooden pillars. And with that, the old base is no more. Sort that out. Let's grab our beacon. And we will be on our way. So if you guys didn't catch the stream that happened in between One Great Leap and Based, we hit level 60. So if you want to check that out and see everything I spent the points on, you can go back and rewatch the stream. It's up on the channel. I've cut it down and condensed it. Well, I haven't really condensed it. I just cut the intro off of it, so it doesn't have a 17-minute wait time anymore. But yeah, I've got it up on the channel if you guys want to go back and rewatch it. It's like 4 hours long, though. It's kind of a long watch. But you can see everything that happened in between episodes. But for tonight, we are actually going to go get our exotics extractors, because we just kind of left them for the last 2 weeks. I don't even know if they're full or not. I think I emptied them once, actually. So, we are definitely going to do a few things this video. We're going to do a couple of operations. We're going to try to stick to the more exciting ones, probably. I know there's one called Homestead that we're going to have to build a base. We may do that since we've got an entire base in our pocket right now. We will see. I need to check the operations. We've got everything transferred over to the new location, so once we get back there, we'll check it out. Let's go get our exotics, though. We definitely need to come up on our aluminum, organic resin, and silica, though, because we need to make mass quantities of carbon fiber, and we need to make mass quantities of electronics too. That's coming very soon. I think the first active business is going to be get our wind turbines up. That way we've got about 14,000 electricity right off of the bat, and it's passive. It's going to go all day, all night. We will have to repair those every time there's a storm, but that's not that big of a deal because they're going to be right there on the porch. We did get slugs. We hit enough platinum over the course of the last 2 weeks to where I had the excess 25 platinum ingots to go ahead and craft up 100 slugs. So we do have slugs, which are quite a bit more effective Like 2,055 damage in a headshot right there. Quite more effective than the regular shotgun shells, so it's quite a good come up. Kind of hard to see tonight. So, I hope you guys like the base. We're going to take a better look at it today. I still need to get it sorted. We have a little bit of, like, trim pieces and things to do. We need about 150 more pillars is what it came out to get all the trim done. And then we are going to be expanding on it. At some point, we are going to add a greenhouse and a barn, both to... We'll probably build like stairways going down off of the very back near where the workshop is, and then like have a building to the left and then a building to the right, one being the barn and one being the greenhouse. I think that's the best way we're going to be able to do it, because that's the side that's closest to the ground, and I won't have to build super high. Okay, so wolves definitely destroyed our extractors. That's kind of disappointing. Alright, well, I guess I'm going back to base, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, guys, so it is the morning of day 47, I believe. And we are actually headed down from base to the Arctic to see just how close the Arctic is in this direction, and it's actually pretty close. Also, ooh, it's a MOA. It's got a juvenile too, but we don't need one anymore, which is unfortunate. Yeah, oh, we found a geyser too. We're definitely going to be grabbing this. Oh, that's a bear. Figured we'd test these slugs out today. Oh, I missed. Yeah, 2,055 damage on the slugs with a headshot. I want these steaks. Please give us some steaks. Poop. Any of that. We'll take all the bones, though. Try to get those epoxy reserves up. So yeah, we're just taking nubs up here into... There's another one. Jeez. Or is that the same one? Who knows? We're taking... Get absolutely wrecked. Yeah, we're taking nubs up into the Arctic. I think we're going to do a couple of things this episode. We're definitely going to get some operations out of the way. We are probably going to take a trek into the desert to hunt Dribbo. Oh, it's just a tier 2. We'll be fine. Actually, oh, here's a polar bear. Let's test these slugs out. Oh no, am I hitting? Hitting nubs. That was awful. Yeah. Poor nubs took most of those shots. Kill be fine at 87 for right now. Oh, we're really cold. Oh, that's because... Let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. That should bring us up, and we're good. Okay, gotta remember to switch your canteens out. There is the steaks. 11 raw fatty T-bones. Drop the regular meat, get the bones, and we will harvest the rest. Gotta get those epoxy reserves up. That's actually why we're headed into the Arctic right now. Gonna go hunt a couple mammoth. Get 300 epoxy from that. We're headed in. Love the snow. Oh, Nubs is... definitely... cold. Oh, we're cold too. It's -7 degrees. Did not think that through. Trying to keep an eye out for the ravines. And that wind is howling. But yeah, our adventure is coming right along. We have hit permanent base, complete concrete. We have a forward operating base in the footlocker back at the base. So we can just pick up and take a base with us if we have to make a little outpost. We do have all of the benches and stuff move over. I believe I've already said that, but we definitely have them all moved over. And we are going to start graduating into the electric age very soon. There's a couple other things I want to show you when we get back as well. But let's try to survive this storm first of all. It's an oxide deposit. I think we're coming up on the mammoth spawns. Oh, his stamina is just not. Yeah, if you fall down in these, you are stuck. I mean, it's kind of easy to cheese that though, because if you see the unstuck button right here, it'll pull you right out. So it's not really like, I don't know what they were thinking when they made the ravines, honestly. Run. Oh, he got us. Yeah, these slugs are doing way more damage. Love it. We got to get those fatty T-bones up too. Hopefully he gives us another little bit. Yeah, he did. That puts us up to 19. We will definitely cook those when we get back to base. This storm, it's not doing too much damage, but we're freezing. I don't want to catch hypothermia. So that's kind of problematic. We are coming up, yeah, to our normal hunting spot. I keep forgetting to get the flamethrower when we come back here. We will definitely take it to the Central Arctic next time we go. So we've still got to mine out the rest of that deep exotics deposit. Storm should be clearing here momentarily. Re-up on our cream corns. We're completely out of foods. Our buffs are not where they need to be. Is that platinum? It is platinum. Not that we're going to be able to run electricity this far, but... There's our mammoth. Let's go ahead and put Nubs on follow. Oh, and if you see his name is Scrubs right now, that is not going to be permanent. We're changing it back to Nubs. I sent him to the space station, and somebody was talking about a glitch with same named creatures, and I did not want him to glitch out, so he got renamed to Scrubs while I sent him to the space station. And then we brought him back down, so... Oh yeah. These slugs are amazing. Get these on Nubs. Oh yeah, we're taking heavy damage now. Our exposure is a little high. Yeah, I just want to say you guys are awesome for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you joining me. Hopefully this video earns your subscription. I'm trying to make the best content I can, guys. Really appreciate everybody joining. We're just gonna have fun with it. Another mammoth down. Oh, we got a polar bear. Let's get it. Oh, we're stuck. He hit Nubs instead of us. How are those not counting as headshots? You gotta be right on the tip of his nose. I love the kickback Nubs does. Alright, he's down. Let's get this guy skinned up. Yeah, we want the bones. All the bones. And that's 322 bones just from this little trip, and we're going to get even more from this polar bear. That is very nice. 36 more, drop those. We didn't get any raw fatty T-bones from him. Just kind of disappointing, but It is what it is. Alright, there's... I would like to hunt one more thing. I'd like to get those bones up. Oh, Nubs. You are bad hurt, buddy. Alright. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let's hunt one more. Let's swap over to our regular shells. I don't want to waste all the slugs on mammoths. Yeah, you can see just how much more damage those slugs do now that I'm using regular shells. Did you kill him? Nice. You didn't get a level though. Alright. So it kind of stinks that we're going to have to drop all of this good stuff on the ground, but... ooh, we unlocked Mammoth Bestiary. Let's go check that out in a second. That's what I want to see. 450 bones. So that's going to be 350 epoxy come up just from this little Arctic run, which is amazing. But yeah. We'll be doing more live streams the further along we get, and the more I have to grind and do heavy stuff, so look for those occasionally. I will definitely give you guys a better heads up next time I live stream, so keep that in mind. Also, I'm working on the Discord right now. The one that is on the channel, the link is to an old Discord that I no longer have access to, so just kind of ignore that for right now. The new one is coming. I am trying to get it set up at the moment, and then we can all, you know, jump on the Discord. I'll set up places you guys can... you know, voice channels for you to talk in, things like that, if you guys want to get together and join servers. Also, when we hit 500 subs, a members-only server is going to be coming. So stay tuned for that, all my subscribers. And I will be on that server as well when it comes up, so we'll all be able to play together, which is going to be quite nice. I probably won't be on that often. It'll probably be weekends when I'm on, like Friday and Saturday. But you guys will be more than welcome. It's going to be through G-Portal. All my members who, you know, join the channel will be welcome to, you know, get in on that. But moving on. So I guess instead of keeping you guys around for this whole boring trek back to base, I'm going to grab some more silica, because we still need to get those 150 pillars made. And I will see you guys as soon as we're back at base, and I'll show you around and what we've got, and show you what we've got going on. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so it's about 1 o'clock in the evening on day 47. Let's go ahead and get our cooked fatty T-bones. Let's get that buff back up too immediately. So we got a couple things going on at base, and I wanted to show you guys what we've got the setup like. Upstairs is just very bare bones right now. We've just got our bedroll we stole from the other base. Put our fire pit up here. We've got the footlocker with all the armor in it. Coming down into the kitchen, I told you guys I was going to make this the kitchen. We've got our water purifier up here. We got our biofuel oxide dissolver up here. We ran water. It's a nightmare trying to run electric and water under this base. I will probably make a subfloor at some point with like a basement going down into the subfloor. So we'll like go a floor down. We'll probably take a floor out back here and probably have it going down right here off the back porch into the subfloor, and that's where we'll run all of our wires. And then I will just take a single water pipe and a single electric pipe down to the ground, and that's where we'll run everything from. But yeah, we got the kitchen. We've got our kitchen bench, our biofuel stove, kitchen block, and a medicine bench in here, as well as our oxide dissolver and water purifier that I just showed you. Got all of our stuff set up in the warehouse, or not warehouse, but workshop. Got our textiles bench, our cement mixer, everything back over here. We got a little bit of storage. I've got all of our ingots in here. Got all of our seeds and stuff in here, and I've just got all of our other stuff in here. So actually what I want to do right now is let me grab some stuff out of here. Let's go ahead and heal our bow. Let's go ahead and get... no, I don't want the whole stack. Let's get a steel ingot and go repair our shoddy, because we're definitely going to need that where we're headed. I'm going to do quite a bit of hunting. And then I just gathered, I've got, you know, gunpowder gathered up. We got some epoxy from that last run. Plenty of charcoal. We've got more gunpowder crafting. But out here is the biggest next step. So we have 100 aluminum ingots, we have 100 silica ore, 200 epoxy, and 400 organic resin, which is going to make us 100 carbon paste. With that, we are going to re-up on our arrows because we are actually running pretty low. We've only got 33 shots left on our bow. But the biggest thing is going to be, we come to our tech tree, got a tier 4. We need to get the fabricator going, and that's going to be, we're going to have to get some more aluminum. We're going to have to make 30 electronics. We're going to need 30 concrete mix, 8 carbon fiber, and 30 steel screws. That's doable. It's not going to be that bad. We're about to have the carbon fiber already, and then we will go mine for aluminum, and we are about to fix our electronics problem as well. So we'll get to that. But if we come look at the wind turbine, they are going to cost 5 carbon fiber a piece, and we're going to need 10 of them. And what we're going to do with them is we are going to take all 10 and run them every 2 gates. So we'll put one here, we'll put one here, put one here, we'll put one like right here, and we'll just do 10 of them all the way around the outside of this porch, and that is going to bring us up into a decent amount of electricity without having to rely on batteries. It's going to be quite nice. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go grab, something's fighting down there. Oh, and a tree fell on our base. There's our wolf right there. But I'm going to grab our armor to go to the desert because we definitely need to make a trip there. We're going to come up on our bacon reserves from hunting Dribbo. We are going to gather aluminum from a couple of caves over there. We're just going to search. Do we have the cave scanner on us? Yeah, we got the cave scanner on us. And we hit level 60. I'm just going to go ahead. We hit level 60 during that live stream. I'm going to go ahead and get just the extra stuff, you know. Let's go ahead and grab, I would like the portable icebox backpack, and that'll do it. I forgot to show you. We did craft up a couple of deep mining drills. So we'll go ahead and put them on the copper and gold before we head that way. So let's go do that real quick. Alright guys, so we made it over here near the lake. Lake's right down there. We've got our gold ore deposit right up here. You following us? Yeah, you're following. So we're just going to go ahead and put these 2 deep drills down. Get our gold and our copper passively gathering resources in the background while we go on this desert run. Actually, it's getting kind of late. We may be going in the morning. There's the gold down. Alright, let's get back down here to the lake and we'll check for the copper deposit because I'm not 100% where it was at. Copper ore is that way. Man, I hope it's not in a cave. Let's get our light on. Setting at 44%. It's going to be in a cave, I bet. Yeah, it is 100% in a cave. Where'd Roadrunner go? He is vulnerable, so I don't want to leave him just sitting. Oh no. Man, I'm glad we came and checked on him. That was almost really bad. Okay. So you go ahead, lay back down. So I think the only thing in here is bees. So that's nice. We don't have to deal with cave worms every time we come in here. Just a couple bees. And actually, this is alright because it's a bee cave. We can harvest bees every single time we come to check this copper deposit. What do we have here? We got silica? Okay. I'll take it. Not bad. And there's more iron in here, so we know where to come for some iron here in a little bit. Okay. With the deep drills down, it is time to sleep. So I'm going to make it back to base, and we will continue our journey in the morning. Alright guys, so it's the morning of day 48. We've got our carbon fibers smelting up. We've got a couple of biofuel exotics extractors in here. We made last night. We got the 30 electronics ready for our fabricator. So all we need is the aluminum and a little bit of stuff to make concrete. So that's what we're doing right now. Let's head to the desert. Hunt some Dribbo, get some aluminum. Should be a nice little trip. Then once we get our fabricator created, we'll probably do an operation, and then we'll end the video by getting our electricity up. Should be a good little episode. Hopefully some cool stuff happens over here in the desert. Excuse me. I hope you guys are liking the open forum videos. I don't like doing my voiceovers in post because reactions just aren't as authentic, and I don't have the ability to wing what I want to do if we do it that way. So I think just playing and, you know, speaking as the gameplay is happening is probably the best option, honestly. Yeah, I've never came this way. I usually come that way. So it looks like... Oh, is there a little lake down here? This might be nice. Am I going to regret building where I built? There's a waterfall, I will. There is not a waterfall. Doesn't look like. So nah, we're good. I like our spot. It's kind of nice. Is that a boar? We need bacon. Was it not a boar? Am I completely blind? We're gonna find a bunch of Dribbo over here anyway. And they're cooler to fight. Oh wow. How? I guess I was supposed to come down over there, huh? Hopefully I'm not going to have to build to get back up. Oh, now that's cool. Yeah, I hope I can get back up, though. This is... Oh, man, this is kind of iffy. So we have to cross right here. Yeah, so maybe this is not the best way to make it to the desert. We figured it out. Alright, so this is going to be our first real trek into the canyon. We've been here briefly. Let's go ahead and use that last shot before we switch over to our slugs. Only got 50 shots. Ooh, do we really only have 50 shots? 57 shots. Yeah, so probably going to be using the bow for most of this hunting. So I think I want to head to the west. Alright, let's head to the west. Actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and check for caves. It doesn't look like anything right here. Definitely going to keep the eyes peeled for Dribbo. And if we see any cougars, I'd like to take them out as well, because I would like to get our stringy meat reserves up. We do need to make that salting station as well, so our creamed corn is spoiling faster than we need it. It'll spoil before we're ready to re-up on the perk, or the buff. And that's not optimal. So it's going to be right up there. Alright, follow me, buddy. Yeah, I think I see it. Like I said, guys, we're mainly after aluminum, but oh, we got to get these first. See if we can get up some stringy meat. No stringy meat. I'll take the bones, though. Oh, how did I miss? There's one down. Oh, nice. This guy's gonna be the problem. Oh, his legs are... okay. His legs are the weak spot. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Then we will use a slug on the scorpion. You serious? Don't have enough shots for those to be missing. Oh yeah, we definitely want that bacon. So good. Take all the bones. Just keep wasting shots, man. This is 100% my bad. So we came up on 30 pieces of bacon. This is exactly why I love hunting Dribbo. Give you plenty of bacon. You come up on your reserves pretty quick. Now let's see if we can get lucky and hit aluminum in this cave. See a little bit. It's a titanium deposit. He's in here somewhere. Ow. Okay. So a little bit of exotics, one node of aluminum, which is not great. So we're going to need 40. I would like to come up on a little bit more than 40. I'd like to have some back in reserve. But we'll take what we can get for now. Definitely not going to be enough. And that... oh, we've got another node. I missed it. Right here. Go ahead and jump. Alright, so we got 64 pieces. It's not a bad little come up, but I definitely want more. Here's some more Dribbo. Oh, crap, this is definitely a fruitful mission. One down. Oh! Nice. Oh, little high. Alright, we got him. Still on follow, buddy? Alright. Let's take this scorpion out. Oh, I've been forgetting we're running low on animal fat as well. We need to start gathering regular meat. So we'll probably just hunt whatever we can find. Plenty of bones, plenty of bacon. Coming up on aluminum. It seems like things are going a little too well, you know? We're too close to that cave to figure a new... Right, let's go ahead and... get this hyena for some regular meat. Just 4? Seems a little low, doesn't it? I guess it is a hyena. Another level. Like I said, by the time we're done with this series, we're gonna have so many tech points that we've unlocked everything, and we're gonna have leftovers. Well, the hyena gives us bacon now too? Is that a bestiary thing? Hold the phone. Okay, so now that might be a bug, because I don't think the hyena is supposed to give bacon. I was wrong before though, so I'm not gonna say with absolute certainty that I know. But that seems a little fishy. It's a cougar. It is. He's probably gonna spot us. See if we can bust him before he does. It's hiding in the bushes. See if I can get that. Oh yeah, right behind the ear. I will take all of that. What we got here? Oh, I hit him. Didn't get the headshot, but I hit him. Oh boy. Get wrecked. Okay, so we need to find a new cave. You know, not every cave guarantees aluminum either. Which is... just one of those things we're going to have to contend with. So we've been hunting in this desert for probably about... oh wow. What? Bacon? I didn't even know you spawned in the desert. White meat doesn't translate over very well. I'm looking for stringy meat. Oh god. Regular meat, T-bones or giant steaks. Because all those translate to multiple pieces of regular meat, and then that translates... Let's see what we got. 22 pieces of stringy meat, so that's going to translate into 44 pieces of meat, which in turn is going to be 44 animal fat, which is what we're trying to come up on. Okay, let's get down here by the river and see if we can't find a new cave. Or some more aluminum. Yeah, there goes a lag spike from the save, but they haven't been anywhere near... Oh yeah, we got a cave right over there. Let's go, buddy. This has been a great little adventure. Everything has gone completely according to plan, which is strange in Icarus. Alright, let's bust you out of the way. We've definitely got an aluminum. Alright, go ahead and sit down. Get you when we get out of here. We've got one aluminum node. I see no more. Alright, let's go back here and get this guy. Oh, poison. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and grab the exotics, of course. But I think while we're in here, I want to go ahead and grab this titanium too, because there's 2 nodes that I see. Maybe more. So let's go ahead and get the titanium, because we're going to need that. If not this episode, in the next couple of episodes. So we'll go ahead and get it smelted up. Oh, that sucks. Just stay right there. Can we mine it out? I know that's probably painful to watch, guys. I'm sorry. And then it's just the one... Where's the Moa? Okay, he's right there. I can't believe it's just the one aluminum node. I would like to have, like, a couple hundred by the time we leave this desert. So... You know, I mean, we've got copper going in the background. Once we get a couple hundred aluminum, we might stop back off and grab some copper. But I want aluminum. That's my main goal. Okay. So. Let's head this direction. And I don't think I'm going back to base the same way we came in. Oh, right next to it. Nice. This looks like a bigger cave, too. Let's actually move the Moa in just a little bit. Is it really just one aluminum node again? It's kind of looking like it. Aluminum is one of those things that's kind of sparse. Do I hear bees? I mean, let's go ahead and grab it. Let's get our spear out so we can contend with these bees. I'm not going to bother with them. Let's go ahead and get this titanium. Grab this aluminum and we'll go. Got over 100 so far, which is... I mean, it's what we set out to do. We got the 40 we need for our fabricator. So fabricator is going to be up just as soon as we get back to base. So I've already got the electronics made. I've already got the carbon fiber smelting. We've got plenty of bacon, plenty of meat. Let's see. Can we make it across here? Let's go ahead and make it across right here. Oh, our knife is low on durability. Didn't notice that till just now. Let's keep our eyes peeled for another cave. Let's get up here and we'll run the cave scanner again. There's one up there. Cave scanner is a lifesaver if you want to play normally and you don't want to use the cheat maps. I'm not gonna lie, I've used the Icarus intel maps myself, but usually just to find geysers, and if I'm having trouble pinpointing an exotics deposit, I'll check there. It's gonna be up that way. Alright, let's make it up there. Be right there. Just some more Dribbo. Are we gonna have to dig our way in? Looks like. That's fine though. Usually when you have to dig your way in, it's a bigger cave anyway. We'll probably actually keep this stone because we're going to need some for that concrete. I believe we're going to need like 160 pieces. No, we're going to need 240 pieces, I believe. There's the 240 we need. We've got all the silica already in the cement mixer, so yeah, that's everything for the fabricator. So I think after we get this cave mined out, there's one. That was the only one though. More titanium though. And we've got that titanium deep ore right under the base. Yeah, so that actually put our reserves pretty decent. That gives us, what is that, 162? Yeah, 162. So, see some cream corn. So that's going to be 40 for the fabricator. That gives us 122 in reserve, which is not bad at all. We got a little bit of exotics. This has been a very decent run. Very decent run. And it hasn't taken us that long. It's only took us since it's just 1:30 now. Alright guys, so we're back. Just mine that cave out a little bit. Figured I'd do a little copper mining. I believe we have everything we need to head back to base. So let's make our way this way. Oh, Roadrunner is hungry. Let's... we're going to have to give him some of the raw fatty T-bones. Yeah, that'll do it. We've got a full inventory. We got plenty of bacon, plenty of meat to put in to make animal fat out of. We'll get that bacon cooking as soon as we hit base, and probably do a little tidying up around base, get some things situated, some things smelting, and get that fabricator up first and foremost. Then we'll check to see what we've got to do to get our electricity up and running. Alright guys, so it is the morning of day 48, and we got quite a bit done last night. So let me just show you. We've got pretty much all of our crispy bacon crafted up. Our animal fat reserves are pretty low again. We crafted up the salting station, so now our creamed corn is lasting 25 minutes until it spoils, which is going to be very nice. It won't be spoiling on us before we have a chance to eat it anymore. Let's see. We got our fabricator created. The aluminum smelted up during the night, and I just went ahead and crafted it up and got it placed down. That way you guys didn't have to watch me transfer all the stuff and put stuff away. So we've got it up. It's connected to water. It's ready to go. And we've got several stacks of aluminum. We've got the titanium smelting up nicely. There's 12 ingots right there already. Let's go ahead and get the aluminum in here. Let's go ahead and sort that. We've got quite a bit of ore, of ingots of everything. Actually, you know, we might be able to start crafting up those wind turbines very soon. But also went ahead and took an operation last night. Was checking things out, and we took
They've been
Death Ray.
noticing your work and want to take advantage of new territory. If they can get terrain data, they can plan new drop zones, open the place wide up. You got this?
Alright, so that's what we're going to do now. Since this episode has been mostly just resource gathering so far. Our wolf has just been down here terrorizing. There's dead Tyrannus everywhere. Where is Nubs? Oh, he's stuck over here. What? About halfway on that. Where are you at? So... there he is. What are you doing, dude? How did you even get out here? Yeah, that barn is going to have to be one of our top priorities, because they cannot stay down here. It's just been madness. Even our water trough got destroyed. It's been nuts. Alright, so where are we headed? Let's check real quick. Oh, it's not going to show up until I grab the scanner. Which is fine. I do believe it's going to be the desert. It is. So yeah, we're taking another trek back into the canyon. Nice. Alright. Good boy, we'll be back. So I'm not going to go the same way we went last time. I'm just going to keep continuing to go into the desert through this cave. Yeah, it's going to put us right beside this first scan location anyway. I think we've got enough ramps to build up, because I think we're going to have to build up to a few of the locations. But it shouldn't be a problem for us. And we'll hunt some more, probably hyena and cougar while we're over here to get more stringy meat. I also went ahead and crafted up 100 more slugs, and we are starting to run very low on platinum at this point, so we're definitely going to have to get electric deep drills on our copper and gold deposits, and then we're going to switch off the biofuel drills to our titanium and platinum deposits, probably. Well, that's a bear. Jesus Christ, one headshot. And it ended it. Oh, I also went ahead and made us a bunch of carbon fiber arrows last night as well, just to get our ammunition stockpile back to where it needed to be. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the meat, the bones, and we'll drop everything else. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get our animal fat reserves back to where they need to be. Actually, let's go ahead and get you on follow. Let's keep you from laying down. Let's see, we got a point. Let's... Oh yeah, we're definitely getting this. From the ashes is great. Okay, where are we at? That's a board. Yeah, it got dealt with. Oh, are you hungry? You are hungry. Can't keep wasting my fatty T-bones on you, dude. Alright, let's get down here. Get through this cave and over to the first scan location. We have got to get our seed feed up soon for that extra stam. Wait, why is it showing up that you're still hungry? I just fed you. You're not. You're thirsty, I guess. Get over here. Get you a drink. Oh, really? Is it gonna be like that? Jeez, buddy. Alright, moving on. Right in the forehead. Gotta love it. Let's see if we can't pop... Oh, that was way off. That wasn't. Love those headshots. Let's get our lamp off. Looks like we got several scorpions right here. Three, back to back. Alright. See if we can get some stringy meat out of these. We definitely need that. And nothing. Alright. Come up on some bones, though. Oh, here's some Dribbo. Yeah, I don't think the hyena is supposed to be given white meat. And... Oh my god. You gotta love it. Alright, let's get these guys skinned up. We'll come up on some more bacon. Then we'll salt it, and we'll probably carry it with us. We'll salt the second stack, that way it's not all spoiling on us. Actually, while we're over here, we probably do need to grab some more salt. There is another level. Swimming in tech points at this point. You know what's crazy is we're getting these levels and we haven't even hit tier 4 gear. We're still in tier 3 stuff. Alright, where is this scan location at? It's going to be up here across the river. Chamois. You know, I don't see any elephants. I would like to hunt an elephant, something we haven't done yet. Where are we going here? We're taking a right. It is going to be... Is it up there? Oh my god, it is. That sucks. It's not that big of a problem. Let's go ahead and grab this salt, actually, while we're down here. That's fortunate. So we're going to need absolute hundreds of salt before it's all said and done. Because once we unlock our electric stove and start getting into our greenhouse and the good foods, our wraps, our shepherd's pie, things like that, and eventually our cake when we get a cow and some chickens and we've got our barn, we will 100% be using 30 salt at a time to salt our foods every time we cook. So, because all that stuff spoils.
You made it. Now you're gonna need to search the area.
Super fast. Alright, let's get it. Let's actually try to use the bow. Yeah. If the flashlight doesn't look exactly like this... Oh, I missed.
You're gonna have your work cut out for you around here. Heads up.
Gotta hit it directly in the forehead, I guess. I guess we got what I asked for. We hunted an elephant, but... Okay.
There's a problem. Start the unit back up, or this is going nowhere.
Hopefully these give those steaks. These elephants give those steaks. It's gonna be great.
Keep it up. There's another marker on your map.
Yeah, they do. Raw giant steaks. Plenty of bones. Well, there's the first scan done. Let's go ahead and grab the radar before we forget it. Alright, that's up. What else did I kill? I killed this guy. Well, did our arrow disappear? Oh, Lord. Let's go ahead and preemptively get rid of you, too. A lot of hunting this mission, or this episode. Oh, God. Alright, buddy. Yeah, you're alright. Yeah, the hyenas are not supposed to be dropping this stuff. And like, you guys saw it. I just checked the bestiary. Nothing in the bestiary said anything about the hyenas dropping that stuff. So it was a bug. Maybe. I've been wrong before. But still. Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Can we make the pot shot? Lift your head back up. Oh, right in the eye. Jeez. Can I get my arrow back without... Yeah, we're gonna have to skin him. It's alright, we need the bones. I'm gonna leave the boar alone. Where are we headed next? Looks like all the way up to the north. So let's go ahead and get there. We're 49 seconds away from needing to re-up on our creamed corn. Probably gonna wait till it completely expires to do that. And then I know there's a cave right up here. Is there? Or you know, it'd be cool. Let's fight another elephant with the bow. Why are the elephants freezing in place? This is the second time. Okay. No, you leave him alone. Oh, they're fast. Jeez. Alright, Cougar. You go down. There's going to be another one coming at us. There goes our creamed corn. Anything else we need to contend with before I start skinning these guys? Yeah, there's going to be a hyena. Okay, all down? Oh man, I was really hoping it would give us those giant steaks. Still, plenty of bones, which is what we want. Need 800 for 100 or 100 epoxy. Get all of our arrows back, get the bones, the meat. I mean, while we're killing this stuff, we might as well harvest it, right? Alright. Let's get this last hyena and get the hell out of here. I mean, I'll take this stuff. It is more animal fat for us. Let's take this left. I think it's going to be right up here, actually, the left. Well, let's get our cream corn back up before I forget. Just re-up everything. I do like the look of the Wayfarer armor, probably the best. I don't know, that carbon weave armor is nice too. It's probably my favorite in the whole game. But the Wayfarer is a close second. And I'm gonna say something probably a little controversial. I don't like the obsidian armor. I don't like the way it looks. Some really good looking places in the canyon too. If I was going to build desert, I think canyon might be the place to build, because you got to deal with the sandworms moving all over the place in the actual desert to the west. And I've heard a lot of horror stories from people losing their bases to those things. You know, if you put the 14.5 hours I put in getting a concrete base up, or a sandworm to destroy it in 30 minutes, that would be rage quitting material for sure. Alright. Up to 74 salt. We're coming up on this last scan location too. I think it may be up on top of this. That's alright, because we've got trees nearby to build more ramps if we need to, and we've got plenty of ramps already. I've said it a million times, but this game is gorgeous. Where are we going to be at with it? Right here. Okay, we don't even have to build up.
You made it. Now you're going to need to search the area.
You know, he's telling us to search the area, but all we're doing is defending.
Those things ain't friendly.
What things? I see nothing. It's a cougar.
There's a problem with the machine. Can you fire it back up?
And the durability on our bow has gone through a lot since the
Keep
beginning.
it up. There's another marker on your map.
Alright. That's the second scan done. We only had to kill one. Ooh, I'm not even worried about that arrow. You guys can have it. Yeah, second scan or third scan's gonna be over here. Which way's gonna be better to go? Let's take the left. Hopefully we can make it back to base before dark. It is about 2:39 in the evening now. I do like how the day and night cycle is timed in this game too. It's quite nice. The days and nights are a little longer. See, now that we've got a substantial save file, the saves are making lag spikes a little more noticeable. That's just something we're going to have to deal with in this series. It's a known problem with the game. Should have made elephants tameable. It'd be wicked to ride around on an elephant. We got down here. Scorpion. Oh, I can't see my stamina bar. That's a glitch. Gonna come back. There we go. So I do believe I might have just found where I would like to build if we build in the desert this series. Yeah, this spot right here. Do I still have... I do not. If we had the deep ore scanner, we'd go ahead and scan.
Data says this is the area. Now it's up to you.
Yeah, waterfall in the background. Build right here on this edge. Long ways. Put some water mills right here. Or whatever they're called. What are they called? Actually, let's go ahead and... Yeah, well, we've already unlocked them. Water wheels. Let's get our assault rifle. Oh, we need to go ahead and get the advanced weapon pack.
If you're wondering whether that thing's friendly, it ain't.
And the water bore. We're going to need that for sure. Well, where's it at? Oh, here they come. What? Let's melee fight them.
You lost power. You'll need to turn it on again.
Alright, let's get this scanner back on. Maybe we'll skin these guys up while we're waiting.
But don't stop now. There's another marker on your map.
No, dude, that was the last one. What? Alright, let's get this picked up.
Anything else?
Easy
Nope.
money.
I reckon this one's just about over.
Alright, so with that scan done, we're going to head back to the base. And, yeah, I'm probably not going to keep you guys around for the trek. It's about to get dark soon anyway. So, we're just going to take the shortest possible path back to base. If anything interesting happens, I'll bring you back, but I don't foresee anything crazy happening. See you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so we made it back to base, got all that stuff smelting and figured out. We got a little bit of winds. So I did some tidying up and crafting overnight. Got everything ready. So first thing we're going to do is we have everything to make our wind turbines. We're going to make 4 of them for right now until we get a little bit more aluminum. So let's go ahead and get those crafted up. These are going to be excellent. They're going to push us, I think they're, what, is 1750 a piece? So 3,500 times 2, that's going to be 7,000 electricity from just these turbines. Which is going to be quite nice, and they're just going to sit on the porch and we'll repair them as that goes. But the next thing that I realized we had enough for, which is really going to be great, is the trench shotgun. So we are 100% getting this bad boy crafted up. We can finally retire this old shoddy. Let's take the ammo out of it. Swap it with our new and improved trench. And we have moved up. That is great. Let's go ahead and put that makeshift shotgun in our equipment drawer. It's a little dark. Let's get our light. So in the smelters, we've got some titanium ingots smelting up. We've got a little bit more platinum smelting up. We've got a decent amount of copper and a little bit of gold left. A little bit of iron left. We're running a little low on aluminum. And we've got 58 pieces of carbon fibers. So this morning what I want to go ahead and do is, before we start making these, or putting the wind turbines up outside and getting our electricity hooked up, I want to go and check our deep drills real quick. Get that light off. It's just a tier 2 storm, a little bit of winds, it's not going to hurt us. Oh yeah, the new shotgun works great. Come on, Roadrunner. That swapped out. Not a bad little bit of gold for about an hour. Alright. I know there's bees in here. Still no queen, but we'll take it. That's going to be 100 pieces of copper, not bad. We're done. Alright, so by the time we get back to base, storm should be blown over. Get our wind turbines up. Wolf kind of freaked me out. Get our wind turbines up. We'll see about making our deep mining drills. I think they take 2,000 electricity apiece, so I think 2 is all we're going to be able to put up at the moment. Until we get a few more solar panels and batteries up. Or at least a few more wind turbines up. We need 4 more. We're going to have 8 total or 10 total. 17,500. No, it's going to be 10,750. Wait, no, that's not right either. I'll have to do the math. My math ain't mathin'. But yeah, so there's the storm gone. Let's get these wind turbines up. Have them on us? We do not. Ooh, you're still following. Actually, you need to go down here. Let's put him up. Man, I'm glad we chose this spot. Be nice to get our material processor up and get this big thing off the porch. We also need to find... We really only get 150 gold? We need to find our electric tool. There it is. Let's put that on our up bar. And let's go ahead and see about getting these wind turbines up. I do think 2 is going to do it. We've got enough room, right? Alright, there it is. And then is 2 spaces going to be enough? Let's check this one. No, it is not. So let's see, is 3 spaces going to be enough? Yeah, 3 spaces is going to be enough. Alright, so now we know. We good? Yeah. Alright. Eventually I would like to have one in this corner too. Is that going to be far enough away from that one though? No, these are not going to be far enough away from each other. Let's try it right here. That should do it. Yep, that does it. Okay, so let's see. two are hooked up. Let's get this one hooked up. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, do we have... Alright. Then the last one. So glad that works a decent amount away from... You can't see? No, you cannot. So running the electric under there is not too bad. So, let's get the... solar panel hooked up. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go pick up those two biofuel drills since they just now started, and we're going to swap those over to aluminum because we have everything else to make our electric deep drills, and we need two of them that we can put on the copper and gold down there. And then yeah, so I'm going to go do that. I will bring you guys back once we have that aluminum and we're ready to make our deep drills. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so we got those aluminum deposits drilled out. We have everything smelted up. It's all in the fabricator. It is the morning of the 49th day, I believe. And I think we're going to go ahead and get these deep drills crafted up. So let's go two of them. Everything's already in the fabricator. Let's eat to re-up on our buffs. Let's grab both of those deep drills. How much do they cost? It's going to be, yeah, 2,000 electricity apiece. But we've got more than enough to cover that. So let me grab our electricity tool. Let's get this run probably the lowest point. Let's go curved just to let it kind of flow more naturally. We'll go under the stairs here. Let's get one right beside this deposit of titanium. And then these can be run pretty much as far as your heart desires. So we are going to run these all the way up here. And I'm probably not going to keep you guys around for this painful little journey because it's going to be a really long walk. So once we get closer to the lake, I'll bring you guys back and we'll get our copper and gold hooked up. Alright. So there's our first deep drill down on gold. As you can see, we've run quite the wire. And we're going to just connect right here on the line and run it up to the copper deposit. See you guys in just a second. so we're coming up on the cave. Just killed that bear. I figured I'd bring you guys back for that. Put that right there. Got the silica, we've got the copper. So we'll go ahead and get the second deep drill on the copper. And it's running. That is excellent. That is our electronics down. Like it's as simple as that. We have electronic supply just passively generating in the background now. So now it's going to go really smoothly. And then once we have more wind turbines up and we've made some batteries and some solar panels to get our electricity, you know, way above what it will ever need, we will start putting more deep drills down on every single resource. We'll have one on silica, we'll have one on titanium, we'll have one on platinum, we'll have one on aluminum, we'll have one on iron, we'll have one on sulfur, and we'll have one on oxide. Actually, we'll probably have two on silica, because that's how we're going to be making our concrete and glass. So, we are in the electrical age, guys. It's freaking great. But I think, honestly, that's probably where I'm going to call it. Let's check our aluminum. There's 19 in there. Yeah, that's probably where we're going to call it. So, next episode, we're probably going to be building our foundry, getting our materials processor and electric furnace up, starting getting into composites. That way we can work our way into advanced batteries and solar panels. We'll probably do some trips to the Arctic, try to find us maybe an Arctic MOA, and I would like to get a couple of more Arctic wolves as well, so probably a trip to the Arctic next time. We'll get our epoxy where it needs to be, we'll get our foundry and all of our electrical age stuff put up, we'll get lights in the base, and we will probably get the base looking tip-top shape, you know, get all the pillars and stuff that we're missing put in. That way it looks golden, and we may actually start the journey into creating the barn for our pets. And then after that, we'll see where we go. But with that, guys, much love. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. If I've done my job and you've enjoyed this video, you've made it all the way to the end, you liked what you saw, I hope that I've earned your subscription. Leave me a like down below if you can. And yeah, guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.